Ukraine and Russia exchanged intense strikes overnight, escalating the war to a new level. Ukrainian forces reported 84 drones and 3 ballistic missiles launched against key targets, with air defenses intercepting 59 of them. Civilian areas were hit, leaving 15 injured in Kramatorsk, Donetsk region. Russian aviation also struck Zaporizhzhia, cutting electricity to nearly 4,900 residents in Balabino and Koshugum villages, damaging homes, highlighting the destructive reach of Moscow's campaign, officials said. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky highlighted the strategic impact of recent strikes on Russian energy infrastructure. He said, Russia's war is fueled by oil and gas, and Ukrainian operations, including attacks on the Kirishi refinery in Leningrad, are directly restricting Moscow's war capabilities.
Today, Commander-in-Chief Oleksandr Syrsky delivered a report. There are good results in the border area of the Sumy region. Our units continue to advance toward the state border of Ukraine. I thank the warriors of the 225th Separate Assault Regiment and the 71st Jaeger Brigade. The Russians are also suffering significant losses in the Kharkiv region, in Kupiansk, and in the Donetsk region. We continue our actions in the Dobropilya sector. Importantly, our men are repelling the Russian assaults.
Ukrainian special forces targeted Russian railway lines, causing train derailments and casualties, disrupting logistics crucial for Moscow's supply chains, according to Ukraine's main intelligence directorate. Russian railways confirmed multiple long-distance trains were delayed. Russia's Ministry of Defense reported retaliatory strikes against Ukraine, claiming hits on military production sites, drone control centers, and troop deployments in 142 locations. Russian air defenses shot down 361 drones, a HIMARS rocket, and 4 guided bombs, officials said. Russian forces also reported liberating Olgovskoye in Zaporizhzhia and conducted coordinated attacks with drones, artillery, and missile units on Ukrainian transport infrastructure and long-range UAV depots, intensifying the pressure on Ukrainian defenses. These clashes coincide with the Zapad-2025 exercises in Belarus and Western Russia, raising NATO alarm over proximity to alliance borders. Moscow insists the drills are defensive, but Western officials warn of heightened regional tensions.